We're working on this diversity, equity, and inclusion site, the DEI site on SharePoint. This is day 2. Let's hop right into this. Okay, I want you to open up Teams. Then you're going to go to Join or Create. You're going to create a team. I want you to go from scratch, make it public, then give it a name. I would call it DEI, but I'm going to call it D-E-I because I already have a team called DEI, but I'm going to make this one with hyphens. Over there already, see? So let's hit create. Now we're creating the team. But when we create a team, we get the nice work symbol, of course. We want to invite people, but not just yet. Let's skip this because we want to build the site out first. When we create a team, we automatically get a SharePoint site with it. We get some other stuff too, but this is our team where we actually chat. See, I can hit start a post. That'll be cool, but right now we're not doing that. Go to the files, the library, and then hit the 3 dots, and you will see a button that says Open in SharePoint. Click that, and that will open that same exact team, except it's now opening it in SharePoint because this is the corresponding site that comes with it. So see this document library right here? It's the same document library that's here in the file section. So it says Documents, then General. That's the same General tab. And right here, see, it says Documents in General. This is literally the same library. Way to keep it confusing, Microsoft. So next, we want to go to the home page of this site. So that's going to be in the upper left-hand corner. Click Home. This is the home page. And I want to create a new page from here. So let's hit New in the upper left-hand corner. Then hit Page. Then hit Blank. Then hit Create Page. We're going very, very basic here. So here's the first thing we're going to do. I want to add a picture on this. Well, actually, first let me name it. We're going to name it DEI. I'm going to change that in a second. Now we're going to add the picture. So let's throw that picture in there. Hit stock images. Type in DEI. I see nothing. Let's try diversity. When we check for diversity, maybe we find something cool like this right now. Hit insert. Boom. Now let's change where this picture shows. Let's show their faces. All right, good. So now let's rename this. I want to call it Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Written Out. And now let's start to soup up the page. The first thing I want to put on here, see, these are called web parts. That's a text web part. And I'm going to put some text in here. I'm going to make it the mission. Let's throw our mission in there. I like to keep the mission extremely short. Do not make a long mission because 1, you're going to take up a whole lot of space on the page, and 2, people don't even read your mission. I'm sorry to say. They might read it once, never read it again. What's the point of keeping it there? Don't take a lot of space up on there. If you have a long mission, I suggest you link to it instead. Now, and I can show you how to do that another time, but right now we're just leaving the text on the page. So let's publish this page. So now we did 2 things already. We put the picture up there, and we put our little mission on there. Now, let's upload some documents. Look, I'm going into the Documents library, the General channel. I'm going to hit Files. I'm going to bring up these 5 Word documents. Some of them are policies. Some of them are case studies. I created a field called Doc Type. You see it right there? That's my document type. I'm going to say that first one is policy, case study, policy. Here's another policy. Here's one more case study. So we got 3 policies, 2 case studies. Now, I want to highlight these policies on my main page. Even though I have 5 documents, I don't want to put all of these documents on the page. I only want to highlight a certain amount of the documents or specific documents. So let's go back to the page. Let me refresh this thing real quick. Now we're going to hit edit. Next thing we're going to do is change this layout. So see, I'm going to hit the edit of that section, change it to, 1/3 right, which gives me a small section on the right. I'm going to hit plus sign so I can bring up my web parts that's available to me. There's a ton of web parts. We go into that another day. I'm going to get highlighted content. Next, I'm going to say I wanted files from a document library on this site. You can see I'm choosing the documents library, and then I'm going to add a filter. So now my filter is going to be of that column name, and I'm picking the doc type column that I created, and then I'm going to say I want it to be policy. So if the doc type is policy, that's what I want you to highlight in this web part. I'm going to change the web part to say policies. I'm going to republish the page, and now look at us. We have just built a DEI site, put our little mission on there, put some policies on there. That took 2 seconds, give or take a few seconds. You know what I mean? That's nothing. And look, let me show you one more time. See these 5 documents? They've showed up in Teams because they're the same. That is the same library that is on the site